Hello everyone. Welcome to the Listening Doc. If you're new here, this channel is all about weekly listening practice through fun, engaging, and meaningful audio stories. If you enjoy listening and learning at the same time, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to listen to 3 meaningful short stories together. Each story is simple, but each one carries an important message. After you finish listening to all 3 stories, I would like you to do something. Please go to the comments and write one title for each story, based on your own understanding. There's no right or wrong answer. Just choose a title that reflects what the story meant to you. Alright. Let's start with the first story.
Long ago, there were 2 neighbors who were constantly arguing and fighting with each other. Their relationship was so bad that they could not stand living side by side anymore. One day, they made a strange and dangerous agreement. Each of them would prepare a poison and give it to the other. They believed that if one of them died, the one who survived would finally be able to live in peace. To decide who would drink the poison first, they tossed a coin. The result was not in favor of the second neighbor. According to their agreement, he had to drink the poison first. The first neighbor went to the market and bought the strongest poison the herbal seller had. He gave it to his neighbor, who drank it without hesitation and then returned home. Before that day, the second neighbor had already given instructions to his servants. He told them to fill the pool with hot water and prepare a large bowl of very salty yogurt drink next to it. As soon as he arrived home, he drank the salty drink quickly and jumped into the pool. He moved his body, swam, and struggled in the water until everything he had swallowed came back up. After his stomach was completely empty, he went to his room and lay down to rest. The next morning, he woke up healthy and alive. He immediately went to his neighbor and said, "I survived. Now it's my turn to prepare the poison, and you must drink it." He went to the market again, but this time he bought a large felt mat instead of poison. When he returned home, he called his servants and told them, "From morning until night, your only job is to beat this felt mat with sticks." Every day, the first neighbor heard loud noises coming from the other house. He believed his neighbor was preparing a deadly poison. With every sound and every strike, his fear grew stronger. He imagined the poison becoming more dangerous with each strike. Little by little, fear took over his entire body. He could no longer rest. At night, fear stole his sleep, and during the day, every noise made his anxiety worse. Each hit on the felt mat felt like a blow to his own life. On the 3rd day, the news spread. The first neighbor had died. He died before drinking any poison. He died from fear.
This story reflects the situation many of us live in today. As long as our spirit is strong and hopeful, many problems and even illnesses lose their power. Sadly, many people are defeated by stress and worry, long before the real problem can defeat them.
A man stood quietly in front of a flower shop. He wanted to order a bouquet for his mother, who lived in another city, so it could be sent to her by mail. After placing his order, he stepped outside. That was when he noticed a little girl sitting by the door, crying softly. The man walked toward her and asked gently,
"Why are you crying, my dear?"
The girl looked up and said,
"I wanted to buy a single flower for my mother, but I don't have enough money."
The man smiled kindly and said,
"Come with me. I will buy you a beautiful bouquet so you can give it to your mother."
Moments later, they left the flower shop together. The girl held the bouquet in her hands, her face glowing with happiness and quiet satisfaction. The man then asked her,
"Would you like me to take you to your mother?"
The girl replied softly.
"No, my mother is not far.
Then she added,
She is in the cemetery."
The man could not say a word. His throat tightened, and his heart shattered. Unable to bear the weight of the moment, he returned to the flower shop, took back the bouquet he had ordered, and drove 200 kilometers. So that he could place the flowers in his mother's own hands, while she was still alive.
Once upon a time, there was a snake grew old and lost its ability to hunt. It became sad about its fate and said to itself,
"If I cannot hunt, how can I go on living?"
Although it knew that youth could not return, it wished at least that this old age would last. So the snake went to a spring where many frogs lived and where they had a powerful king. The snake pretended to be weak and depressed. A frog asked him the reason for his sadness. The snake said,
"How can I not be sad? My life depended on hunting frogs, but now I have a disease. Even if I catch a frog, I cannot hold it or eat it."
After hearing this, the frog went to the king and told him the news. The king summoned the snake and asked,
"Why have you become sick?"
The snake replied,
"One day I tried to hunt a frog, but it escaped and jumped into the house of a holy man. I followed it inside. The house was dark, and the holy man was sitting there. I bit the boy's finger, thinking it was the frog, and the boy died. The holy man cursed me and prayed that I would become weak and humiliated, so that the king of the frogs would sit on my back, and I would never be able to eat a frog again."
When the frog king heard this, he was pleased and sat on the snake's back. He felt great and powerful, and boasted to the other frogs. After a few days, the snake said to the king,
"Long live the king. I need some strength to stay alive, so I can continue serving you."
The king replied,
"You are right. I will prepare 2 frogs for you every day to eat."
So the snake ate 2 frogs each day, and since he benefited from this arrangement, he no longer saw his condition as a humiliation.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this short listening practice, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also write your answers to the questions in the comments. See you in the next video.